Awesome, you're back. Welcome to the second video in this series, which is called How to Build a Perpetual Machine. So in the last video, you learned about the power of taking the viral marketing route versus the traditional marketing route. And I showed you a quick technique that you could use right away to double or triple your email opt-in rate, your traffic, or even your sales. And if you haven't put that simple campaign on your site yet, I want to urge you to go ahead and try it. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at the result. In fact, some people enjoyed it so much I began getting emails. Here's a comment from Patty Sarah Hemman. Hope I'm saying that right. But she says, looks like I might have to give this one a shot, which is awesome because it shows that she's taking action. And Monique says, this is exciting information. It makes everything crystal clear. I love it. This is exactly what I want to see. Then Chris says, it's like having my own Dropbox viral system for my website. And actually, I wanted to point that one out because Dropbox uses a similar system to the one I showed you, and now they're valued at over $1 billion. Now, yeah, of course, they have a great product, which is a component of viral marketing, but now they're a huge company as a result. Now today, we're going to take what we learned in the last video and expand on it just a little. I'm going to show you how to create an engine of growth that sustains itself. In other words, make it so that your business grows exponentially and automatically with or without your help. So in the last video, you learned a simple technique to multiply your sales, or if you're just getting started, to come out of the gate swinging, and that's awesome. See, going from 1 sale a day to 2 sales a day can literally change your life. The thing, though, is that I think we can do much better than that. I mean, in that scenario, it's great. But if you were to stop all of your promotions, all of your traffic, your leads, and your sales, all of that would eventually taper off. So to stay in business, you're going to have to keep adding fuel to your marketing machine, keep paying Google, keep building backlinks, and on and on and on, which sounds a lot like the very thing that we're trying to avoid. So what I want to do is to take this concept a little bit further, and I'm going to show you how to create something that sustains itself. Make it so that your business grows automatically with or without your help. Now, through my research, I've learned 2 ways to do this. Number 1 is through volume, and number 2 is through precision. So let's start with volume. In the last video, we learned a simple but a really powerful viral technique, which, at least in theory, is going to double your sales. Now, a simple way to build a perpetual machine is to inject multiple viruses in your marketing funnel. And when you do this, the combined viral campaigns stack on top of each other, and they create so much extra activity that you're going to essentially get more traffic out of your virus than the original traffic that came in. And because you're getting more traffic as a result of less people, essentially your traffic is going to spin out of control, but in a good way. See, this situation here is called a positive feedback loop, or to use a less geeky term, a perpetual machine, which is actually the holy grail in traffic generation, because this is where your traffic creates its own traffic. So this means that every 100 visitors that comes to your site is going to turn into 150, and those 150 are going to turn into 200, and on and on and on, and this happens with or without you. And it just keeps growing and never really stops until you completely dominate the market. Now, that's the goal. Now, this technique is arguably the fastest way to become the #1 player in your market, as well as one of the most effective ways to make your business immune to competition. And it's exactly what Facebook does, Google, eBay, and all of the top guys did to get big so fast. And I'm going to be showing you in the next few minutes exactly how to do this. So that was volume. Now, the second method for building a perpetual machine is precision. This is where you tweak the performance of each of the viral campaigns so that the combined enhancements exponentially multiplies the performance of your entire website. Now, I can't begin to explain just how powerful this is and how many fortunes have been made just recently as people are starting to get hip to this incredibly powerful method. So let's go ahead and dive in and see exactly how to implement both of these methods in your business. Now, if you create a lot of viral campaigns throughout your marketing, your lead capture landing pages, your blog posts, your videos, your social media, pretty much any and everywhere you exist online, if you inject virality in each of them, the combined effort is going to exponentially increase the amount of traffic that comes as a result of other people. Now, I don't have the time in this video to demonstrate the incredible power of little improvements combining to create a powerful compounding effect, but just know that when you stack exponentially multiplying systems on top of each other, the results are absolutely mind-blowing. So let's look at a few viral marketing campaigns that you can use right now to stack throughout your marketing. Now, this list is by no means exhaustive, but I just want to show you a few of the possibilities. Now, each of these campaigns have the potential to, by themselves alone, bring in massive surges of traffic and sales to your website. I've grown entire businesses off of just one of these. So, the key here, though, is to combine or stack them. And later on, I'm going to be showing you some technology that's going to make creating them an afterthought. All right, so let's begin. The first one that I want to talk about is what I call the social incentive campaign. And you have seen this before. You've seen it called the Pay with a Tweet campaign. And this is actually what my viral tweet software did. And basically, it's incentivized tweeting, incentivized liking, incentivized Facebooking. It's basically where you can incentivize some kind of social activity. So on your website, you might say something like, if you like this video, please share it on Facebook. And if you do, you get my free bonus video, or something like that. Now, when we launched the VoicePress software a few months ago, and in fact for viral tweets we did the exact same thing. Nothing more than that. It was a simple pay with a tweet campaign. We basically said, here's the software, it's in beta, if you want it, tell your friends. And that's it. Now, telling their friends was a precondition to receiving the software, but other than that, that was it. People wanted the software so much that they were willing to tell their friends about it. And that alone, that little small technique alone generated up to 65,000 visitors each and every month for us and created a full-time income for 2 people back in 2009. Alright, so number 2, you can use viral marketing to spread different objects, widgets, and social links throughout the web. And these are like infographics, videos, and pictures. These are the things that people spread around the web for you. Now, these widgets can spin out of control in an incredibly good way. And this is actually the precise way that YouTube grew. They didn't have any in-depth marketing strategy, and you can do the research yourself, but there was nothing in-depth about their marketing strategy. They simply had videos that they used as widgets, and people were happy to share them. Now, number 3, the other thing that you can do is run social contests. Now, social contests are incredibly powerful. It's a simple but insanely powerful way to generate a lot of activity for your site. Now, you can get a ton of traffic with contests, but the benefits that you get from actually running these contests actually outweigh the benefits of the additional traffic. Now, I don't want to downplay the additional traffic, but I want to highlight some of the other benefits that you get when you run viral contests. For example, you get instant relationships, and we all know the power of relationship marketing. You're instantly viewed as an authority, a celebrity, and suddenly people start seeing your name everywhere. And those combined benefits make running your business so much smoother for you. So basically, if you run a contest, when you run a contest, you want to reward people in various ways for propagating your message. It's incredibly powerful, and that's social contests. Now, another place you can add virality is in your membership sites, which, if you think about it, a membership site is nothing more than a community or a social networking type of environment without any of the virality. But if you can add social networking aspects to your existing membership site and let the activity that it generates ride the back of Twitter and Facebook's virality, you can have something really big. So here's an example of something you can do right now in a membership site, or you can set one up, and I've seen this work incredibly effectively. Basically, create a free membership site with a series of videos that says something like this. Hey, we're going to give you the first 5 videos free, but if you tell 3 of your friends, you'll get the next 3 videos, and so on and so on. Or you can simply buy them all now. That is a powerful viral campaign, very simple but powerful, and I've seen it work extremely well. Now, another place for virality is in your classic affiliate campaigns. Affiliates are people who are given an incentive, and in this case a monetary incentive, to spread your message. Now, what a lot of people do, in fact 99% of affiliate campaigns end the process right there. Now, obviously affiliate marketing can be incredibly powerful in and of itself. For many people, that's their sole source of traffic. But instead, what you can do is add to that strategy by sending your traffic to a viral campaign. And that will essentially multiply the traffic that your affiliates send. And what's more, you can tell your affiliates that you're going to be doing this and that you're going to be tagging the second and the third tier of traffic with their affiliate link. And that way, they'll be much, much more likely to push your campaign, because now they also get to benefit from the additional sales that their viral traffic produces. I really hope you're starting to see the power in this. Alright, so finally we have viral blogging. Now bloggers, they're on this inherently social platform, but they almost always stop right there. Now if anything, they may have some viral buttons or some little viral widgets to try to make their posts more social, and that's good, but there's so much more that they can do to make their posts more viral. So on your blog, for example, you can create a special content-rich post or a unique infographic or something like that, and then invite all of the power players in your niche to blog about that very thing, with a link back to you, of course. Then take the newfound traffic that those bloggers bring you and invite those people to share that same object, that infographic, with their friends, and so on. Now, thinking about your blog posts from this standpoint can help generate a lot more activity on your blog. Now, like I said, this list is by no means exhaustive, and I'm not suggesting you run out and go do them all at once. In fact, I just want you to take one. Take the Opt-in Multiplier campaign, use it, and boost your business. And often that's all you need. Then, after that, start combining them with others to create a perpetual machine. Again, please don't think that building these things are hard or time-consuming. In the next video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to build them in about 10 minutes. Now, as you add these viral elements to your site, the combined effects multiply, eventually creating so much extra activity that the new traffic you get as a result of your viruses is greater than the original traffic that came in. So every 100 visitors becomes 150, those 150 become 200, and so on and so on. And when this happens, you've officially become viral. When you can go home, stop marketing, and your business continues to grow all by itself, you've officially created a perpetual machine. Alright, so that was one way to grow a perpetual machine, and that's volume, creating lots of viruses and benefiting from the combined virality. Now remember, one successful campaign can double your business, two can quadruple it. Inject lots of them and it's game over. Alright, so we covered volume. Now let's briefly cover precision, and that's tuning your viral coefficient. Now this is powerful. This is where we tweak the effectiveness of each of your viral campaigns. Now, there is a way that you can tell exactly how close you are from being viral or having this perpetual machine, and it's by looking at a metric called the viral coefficient. Now, don't let that number confuse you. It's extremely simple. You basically have a viral coefficient of greater than 1, you're viral. If it's less than 1, then you're not viral. Now, the cool thing, though, is that even if you haven't hit a viral coefficient of 1, it's way, way better than sticking to the old model of marketing where it's always a 0. Even the smallest amount of virality is going to add to this number, meaning your traffic is starting to produce its own traffic. In fact, achieving a coefficient of 1 is actually pretty hard. I've hit it once, maybe twice. The key here, though, is that the closer you can move it towards the number 1, the faster your business is going to accelerate, and the less traditional marketing grunt work that you're going to have to do. Now, being able to measure how viral you are is awesome, because as you make improvements to your site, you can see if your virality has improved or not. Now, you may already know that smart marketers use A/B split testing to improve their businesses. Now, this is where we basically pit one web page against a slightly different web page, and then we keep the one that performs better, and we keep repeating the process. And that is awesome. It's an incredibly effective and proven way to grow your business. But what happens now when you start split testing against how viral you are? In other words, what happens when you focus on improving the speed at which your business accelerates? Now, it's okay if you don't fully grasp the power of this right now, because in the next video I'm going to be showing you some technology that makes all of this an afterthought. But if you do get it, then you understand just how powerful this is. By spending the same energy improving the speed at which your business compounds, which is what the viral coefficient measures, your business starts to grow exponentially instead of incrementally. So now, instead of growing from 10 sales to 11 or 12 like in traditional split testing, you're now growing by orders of magnitude. In other words, 10 sales goes to 20 to 40 to 100, and they continue to grow by orders of magnitude over time. And when you tune the coefficient of each of your viral campaigns, the combined enhancements multiply. And that, my friends, is the secret to how companies like Facebook, eBay, Google, PayPal have gone from tiny, low-funded businesses to multi-billion-dollar enterprises overnight, through volume and through precision, building multiple perpetual machines and then tuning those perpetual machines. Now, I can't begin to stress how powerful this stuff is. It's by far the absolute fastest way to dominate your market and become number one. It's the fastest way to enter a market, get all of the eyes on you, and then completely take it over. It's the most guaranteed way to become completely immune to your competition, because when you take advantage of this machine, you're growing at such an accelerated speed that it becomes next to impossible for a competitor to catch up to you, even if they have a superior product. And that's probably the biggest reason to get into viral marketing, so that your competitor doesn't get there first. And like I said, if you think any of this is over your head, do not worry, because in the next video I'm going to be showing you how brain dead simple it is to put the power of these concepts to work in your business by building some of them live right before your eyes. Now, when I started to grasp this concept, I was really struggling online. I mean, it was really tough. I mean, I knew marketing, but I was slaving away creating my articles, backlinks, paying for Google traffic, and I was losing time and wasting money hand over foot. Then one day I added a simple incentive-based viral element to one of my sites, and boom, flat growth to almost 80,000 monthly visitors overnight. I built a perpetual machine. And when we launched Viral Tweets, same idea, boom, enough sales for not one but 2 full-time incomes without any extra work after the initial launch. And the list goes on and on. I strongly urge you to do this stuff. Your life can absolutely change because of it. Alright, so isn't that cool? So elegant, so simple, but yet it works so incredibly well that if I could really pinpoint one specific thing, that strategy is responsible for the vast majority of my income today from work I put in a long time ago. I urge you to start implementing it, even if it's just the OptiMultiplier strategy that I showed you yesterday. Implement it in your business right away, because I have a good feeling that it'll benefit you tremendously. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that presentation. I certainly had a blast making it. And if you got something from that video, let me know in the comments below. And if you think others would like it, go ahead and click the like button, and I'll send you over to the final video in this series where I actually build these campaigns right before your eyes. I spent a fortune developing the technology that makes creating, launching, and monitoring all kinds of viral campaigns push button easy. So if you liked what you saw but you're not sure exactly how to do it, then the next video is for you. So go ahead and click the like button, leave me a comment below, and then watch your email for the link to the next video in this series. Oh, and I'm also going to be sharing my 7-step technique for guaranteeing that your campaigns go viral. Alright, so click the like button, leave a comment, and I'll see you soon.